Session 3, Part 1.
Clap!
Woo! When last we left our heroes, who would like to do the recap?
Vampire! Whoa!
We got spooked at it.
Yes, what was the rest of you? I was standing watch.
I was making potions.
You were making potions. What the heck were you doing? Were you sleeping?
We were about to have a long rest, I thought.
Or were you about to go back to sleep? Because like somebody woke up and did, like, wasn't there?
Okay. I'll do a recap.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
We made it to the Vistani camp. We met Madame Ava. Madame Ava helped Katya focus her
Focus whore?
focus whore.
Me, a focus whore.
Yes, Madame Awa.
Ava. the horrible Barovia tarot. And we did a redraw. But for flavor reasons, we forced one of the cards from the first draw to reappear, which caused Katya to suffer 4 levels of exhaustion.
It took a lot out of you, that one.
However, I, with help, made some tea that took care of some of the exhaustion. You can only drink 2 a day. So I drank 2, which cut them down to half. I had a long rest in the middle of the day, which left me only with 1. We were reaching on night, made the vote to not travel at night, to just go ahead and rest again. You decided to take first watch. I was going to finish up some potions before having my long rest. I think he was just starting his long rest. And I apparently just finished my potions before you got pounced on.
Did this
So
happen
I still have 1 level of exhaustion.
Does this happen before or after our passenger got drunk?
The passenger got drunk while Katya was sleeping.
Yeah, after.
Also, I'm a new character.
Yes, you are.
We have our wonderful half-work.
Yes.
Notch, like on belts.
Yeah.
Not ganache like it's on cake.
Which is a great disappointment. Anyway.
Another character will be named Ganache.
Excellent. Alright, cool. So, your AC is 18, correct?
It is currently, with the shield, yeah.
Okay. So, claw attack does hit you.
Yes.
Oh,
And he is going to forego damage in order to grapple you.
Yeah.
He rolled with advantage because it's a surprise. You were surprised.
Yep.
And he got an 18 plus 6 to hit with his bite attack. So, you are surprised and can take no reactions. You take 1d6 plus 3 plus
it's
2d6 necrotic.
Because it's just so, like, if he hits, you can instead turn that into a grapple, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's how it works.
but now he's biting.
It's dangerous. So it's like, well, it's a good thing I have good strength. The vampire don't care.
Well, yeah. There's a set DC escape
So,
for a vampire spawn.
so what happens to me?
I have a question for you.
Oh, God.
May I have an answer?
What is your hit point total?
That's my maximum currently at 24.
Good.
Yay!
Okay. So,
What did he do?
How low does it go? How low does it go?
right, you have permission to look and see what I rolled here.
Oh, fuck.
So, what you guys hear is the muffled whisper of, I found you. And the gnash of fangs through metallic flesh, punching through like a knife through a can lid into peaches beneath. As you take a total of 17 points of damage. But your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
So your maximum is now 14.
It tolls for thee.
Oh my god.
And he rolled a 6 on his initiative, so you have avoided the worst case scenario, which is him going twice before any of you can react. The surprise round goes down, the surprise round is over, and Irina is up first. She wakes up, startled, listening to the struggling outside of alongside of the wagon, and she immediately uses her action to wake up Ismark. And Ismark startles awake, and he rolls initiative and rolls a 10. Katya, you're up next.
Cool. I imagine I wrench back the curtain.
What you see before you
'Cause I was like,
is Chekhov. You expect to see the back of Chekhov's head, and instead you see the crouching, curled up, bent form of a pale corpse. So long dead and starved that you see the vertebrae sticking out of his entire back, even through his shirt. As he turns around, his head like snapping unnaturally to completely face you, and he goes, "Oh, there's more."
Fuck! I've touched my gold coin earring, casting money shot,
Okay.
and then I throw the coin at his head.
Okay.
So I make a ranged spell attack. Using that, let me mark that I have cast a spell, and let me see what my shit is.
I have a terrible pun.
My
about
attack
Chekhov
is
right now.
plus. My attack is plus 6.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
18 plus 6.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay, he takes 1d. Glad I did this. He takes 1d6 plus 4 magical bludgeoning damage by a gold coin as it bounces off the front of his
Roll your
foot.
damage.
We'll do this one. 4 plus 4, 8.
8. You break his fucking nose. This like weird old black blood kind of spatters out the side of his nose, and he hisses and does not like that.
The coin is supposed to land basically in the square of where it hit. Even if it hits the person or not, it lands in that square just for me to maintain knowledge of where the coin is, because I can, on my next turn as a bonus action, do this again within 60 feet of where the coin landed. So I just need to know that the coin, in my brain, the coin is where he is currently.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
And I will maintain integrity and roll to see if you can figure this out. But does this coin look particularly special in any way?
No, it looks like a regular gold coin. That's part of the merchant thing, is she uses gold coins.
Panicked and threw money.
Then this arcana will be very steep. Nope, definitely not. This bitch just hit me with a gold coin.
And it fucking hurt. Broke his nose. Let's go. That was my action. Let me double check my fucking economy.
Did this bitch just throw fucking 20 pence at me? What, mate? Bitch, you want to have a go?
Bitch, you want to have a go?
That's what we want.
Ooh, okay. Bonus action, because I don't want to be unarmed if he does come at me, so I can like make opportunity
Oh,
attacks.
you wrenched back the curtains, so you moved. Yes?
I would have been here because the curtains actually block off from the front.
Oh,
In that case, they would be here. Yeah,
so
there's
the
a
curtain
there's.
is kind of based.
This is the living area. This is where some walking is up
That's
to
where
the
you
thing.
like lean back to grab the packages and hand them
Exactly.
on the road.
That's where
Okay.
you have the packages. So that's the curtain blocks off the like living quarters.
See, I like to know what your wagon looks like because it's going to be a big asset throughout this campaign. I just want to have the layout correct. Okay, so that is movable territory. I just
Yes.
want that. I now
100% movable territory. It's just I've now revealed that there were people back here because the
Correct.
curtain was closed.
Okay.
Bonus action, going to grab one of my potion ladles. It says you take a tool or utensil from your tools of what you're proficient with. So I'm imagining it's like a ladle that's what's used in the cauldron. Bonus action, imbuing that with my magic, so now I can actually attack with it as well, and it will also do magic damage.
Good to know.
That is all I've done.
Okay.
It was a cantrip. Right. That's it.
All right. Chekhov, you're up. You are currently grappled. And I have a question for you.
Yep.
What were the thoughts that went through your mind when you saw the way that she looked after being bitten by a vampire? like in the past. What do you think he was thinking?
Based on all the stuff I got, probably mad.
Oh, when I was mauled, yeah.
And now you have this feeling all throughout your body, like when you sleep on a piece of, like, a limb for too long, so far past the point where it's asleep, where it is numb, and it feels genuinely cold and, like, stiff to the touch. Your body is trembling as your hit point maximum has been drastically reduced. You are grappled by a creature with icy claws and even colder fangs. What do you do?
I have thoughts. I can either attack, I can get away, I could try and pin him here.
What do you do?
He's probably going to be too strong for that one, so... I'm going to try and, like, break the grapple.
Alright. Roll athletics.
Oh, good, that's a 7. I got a 12.
That is not enough, unfortunately. You wrench against this thing and the claws dig even deeper. You got close, not quite. What's up?
This actually tags onto the question we had earlier. Do I have to have given my inspiration to him before he rolled? Or can I give it to him now?
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta do it
I didn't think of it till that moment. Okay,
Yeah, it's versus
this
reward.
is good for me to ask though, because now I know.
Yeah, absolutely, and good to undercut me on it in the future. You need to give it to another person or an NPC either before they roll or before I announce the result.
You got it. I can remember that.
For the future.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is your action. Do you have any bonuses?
Second win.
Okay. D10
Yep.
plus your fire level.
Because remember, you can't go over your new maximum.
I know, but I'm like really like I could use anything I could get.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I'm back up to my maximum of 10, right?
14.
Yeah,
14.
14 is currently your maximum.
Yeah. Okay. So I got an 11. So
Okay.
That's good.
Next up on the initiative is Ismark. He does not have to spend anything to be woken up, as his sister has already done that. He steps around, looks forward. If you allow him, he is going to pull you behind him.
He may do so.
Okay.
So we're swapping positions. He may do so.
He's actually stepping up here, but he needed to get through your space.
Oh yeah, you can walk through me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to ask these questions.
I did not stop him.
All right, and he is going to take out the silvered rapier that you delivered to him. He is going to stab, but you notice that he is using it not like a rapier really healthily should be. He's using it with raw strength instead of finesse. There's a 19 on the die.
Hell yeah, let's go.
That definitely hits. And a rapier is a D8, but it is silvered. 7 plus 3, 10 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
How much did you do to him earlier?
8.
Okay. Alright.
And it was magical damage.
Yeah. I am aware.
I just realized that this is the one campaign you really got to make sure you state that.
Yeah, especially with dealing with undead creatures and vampires, specify to me whether you are doing magical or non-magical damage. It actually is important.
Yep.
Okay. As you have, he reach forward and stabs, and he can make another attack. Is a nat 20.
Yes!
Can I borrow a D8?
D8? Would you
The
like
diamonds.
a purple or a gold
Nine.
one?
Purple. 5 and a 5. 10 plus 3.
Oh, yeah. The- yeah.
Okay, so an additional 13 to a total of... Okay.
Katya thinks that's very hot.
He is also going to pull a short sword from his back and use his bonus to take an attack. This incredibly, down on himself, rather shy, not a lot of charisma guy steps around, grabs Katya by the scruff of her neck, yanks her back with and then comes forward and deals a total of, well, let me go ahead and roll for him. That is gonna miss. The third attack misses, but deals a total of 13. He's taking 32 points of damage with the 8 that you did to him. So he did some crazy number. You realize that while this guy might be pretty down on himself and doesn't have a lot of presence, he can hit really hard with a lifetime that he's spent here.
I
Okay.
rolled a charisma save for her, and it was very, very low. Her face is red.
Yeah, that's what happens when a big guy grabs the back of your neck. Okay, so seeing as that has been a terrible little round for Doru, Notch, you're up.
Alright. Notch is going to maneuver.
You can step over Irina.
Irina.
You pushed her back like he pushed
Hey.
me.
Semi-parkouring his way out.
This big
For
guy.
Yeah. How does a guy so big move so fast?
It's all that dex.
And we're going to go for a short sword attack.
Alright.
19.
Hits.
And that is going to be 8 damage as Notch draws the sword and drives it into where the vampire spawn's cheek is. Like, you ever try to squeeze a dog's jaw to get it to drop something?
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially that. Like, drag it to try and pry the jaws open. And he's going to say, "No! Bad freaking nature! Stop it! Bad freaking
Alright, cool.
Bad freaking
Alright, that happened.
I did not want to be a cold one opened with the boys.
Any bonus actions?
I do not have any bonus actions to perform.
Cool. Thought I'd ask. Alright. Then it is Doru's turn. He is going to, ironically, do exactly as you tell him to. He is going to take his fangs out of your throat, release you, use his action to disengage, and he is going to crawl along the side. 4, 5, 6.
Does he still have my sword in his cheek?
No, do you let it go?
Should I?
I don't. This is your decision.
You gotta make this.
Are you holding onto the sword? Did he pull his cheek out of your off of your sword, or did you let the sword go with him?
Would it take him an action to remove that sword?
You get the sense that this creature does not feel pain like things normally does. If anything, it's going to weigh down the side of his head and make him a lot more freaky looking.
I release my grip on the sword so he just has this thing blocking his jaws from biting down.
Okay, cool. He has your short sword now. Okay.
This side was tied down.
I thought you said the other one.
No, I said that side was open because we could see the elk.
Okay. Well,
I did
then he
specify
comes in
that.
the other side.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify because I did specify that.
Doesn't recognize Irina. You busted his nose.
Yes, I did.
Alright, so he's gonna attempt to attack you. That is an attack.
Fuck that.
And he is going to do damage on you because he's full, and you just pissed him off. Actually, no. I'm gonna roll a d4. 3 or 4, he grapples you. 1 or 2, he'll just do damage. There's a 1. Okay. You take a total of 10 points of slashing damage as he hooks his claws into you and rakes them across your chest.
Ouch.
And let me double check on. Okay, he does have 2 attacks.
Oh, fuck.
So he's gonna go for you again. As a 2 on the die.
Oh, thank God.
So he misses that second.
Uh-huh. Yes, he does.
Okay, so let me measure out his movement real quick.
Let's just keep editing it to 14. I don't have 14, I have 16.
I feel like for flavor, he like crawled over your body, but 1, 2. Alright, he doesn't actually give yourself back those hit points. He didn't have enough movement to actually get to you.
Oh, okay.
That is my bad. Just speed 30 feet. Okay, so
So is he at the window?
4, 5, 6, which means he would only have enough room to attempt to hit Irina. But I am going to say that because he has used all of his movement to crawl over there and reach in and swipe it, and also that I have specified that she still hasn't quite gotten up, I'm going to give him disadvantage on that nat 20, because she has cover. That is a 1 on the die.
Woo! Woo!
Yay.
He is still going to take that second attack on her, though. Still giving him disadvantage. There's a 4 on the die.
Yes, please miss the blind and deaf girl, please.
Okay. And he's going to essentially just drop down and hit the ground. And he's not in view of anyone right now. He's not stealthing because he doesn't have the action economy to do that. But he's moving. And he is going to regain some hits.
He just dropped down from the window.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And that is the end of the first round. Irina is up. That's a natural 16 on her wisdom saving throw. So she fumbles around and she slaps at you because you're closest. And she points down and like gestures at you, and it's like I think he's trying to go under the wagon like really fast. She's going to give you the help action
Okay.
on whatever you're trying to do. And that is going to be her turn. Katya.
Alright, I move to beside her, grabbing the edge of the window frame, and I'm looking down. I assume I can see him. So, bonus action. Check off. There's this gold coin that's just lying at your feet that had hit him earlier. Suddenly it just goes, Nyip! Yo! Just like out of nowhere, just over your head, ping! Against this guy. Which I need to roll for, see if it hits him.
Alright.
Spell attack. 14 plus 6.
Hits.
So, okay. 5 plus 4, 9 points of magical bludgeoning damage as it hits him in the eye.
Right.
Just goes ping! And now the coin is there.
Alright.
And that was my bonus action.
What's your actual action?
My actual action... He's not within range for me to really, like, try to hit him on top of the head with the ladle, is he?
Not really.
What if I jump down?
You're certainly welcome to do it.
I don't drive the ship. That is Katya.
That is Katya. Katya is feisty, and she's just like... Especially since Irina's made gestures of, he's trying to get under the wagon. You don't get to use my wagon as cover! Just kind of rolls out of the window and tries to thwap at him
Alright.
with
Could
the
somebody move
ladle.
her down next to Doru?
Yeah. You don't get to use my wagon as a cover. Now this is a actual melee attack. This I have disadvantage with because I have exhaustion.
Cool. Go for it.
And I don't know if I want to use my inspiration to make that straight. Let's not. Let's just see how I do.
She was disadvantage.
Oh wait, you said she was helping me. How is she helping me?
Like, it's any, like, you say, it's essentially what she's doing is she's distracting him, essentially. So now
she grabs something nearby. That is like she grabs something nearby like the pillow that she had her head on, and she like wildly reaches over and like slaps him in the side of the head with the pillow. It does nothing, but it does.
I will take it. It allows me to roll straight. This is doohickey. 12 plus 6, 18?
Yeah, that is.
Yay! It's another d6 plus 4 magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
8 total.
Alright.
Just whack him upside the head with this golden ladle.
Okay.
And I'm there now. Katya has had enough with the vampires. She's just...
Alright, cool.
And you guys heard her yell, you don't get to use my wagon as cover.
You certainly did. Chekhov, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off the side and run up and flank Doru and stuff.
Look at you.
Flank that. Flank that bastard.
Flank the bastard.
Alright, I'm going to grapple.
Okay.
That's a 24.
That is a 14 on the die. Pretty sure that he does not have a 10 to athletics. You get it.
He is grappled.
Okay.
Let's see here. So, yeah, I'm going to go and stab him with sword. I would have dropped my shield at this point.
Do you have 2 attacks?
I have action surge.
Go for it.
Stab him with the sword.
You earned it.
I doubt it's going to do much.
It's something.
That's 22.
That'll hit.
For a total of just 5 bludgeoning. So.
Okay. I'm just starting to look a little bloody.
And then I'm going to...
Oh, shit. I'm gonna steal some pepper.
I only used 5 feet of movement, right?
10.
I moved 10. Alright, making sure. So, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30.
Real quick.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
Because you know grappling works better than I do.
Yes.
When you're dragging an unwilling creature, is your movement halved?
Oh, probably is, you're right. So it's probably... So I'd be
Use 10,
10.
so you can move him 10. Because you have 20 left.
I have 20 left, so yeah. So... Yeah, that would be that.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
As you're moving him unwillingly out of my space, can I reaction hit him with the ladle?
You cannot.
No, it's only for if the creature is involuntarily moved. If that doesn't provoke opportunity.
Okay, it's good for me to know. I'm learning. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned that, and it was very sad for me to learn. But it makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Okay.
Because the other person wasn't expecting it either.
Cool. That is Ismark's turn. Gonna walk over here. Put a hand on your head, push you down, and take a heavy crossbow shot at the guy.
Do
Just
it.
kind of like, baby manhandle.
That is
him.
a
Where were you
15
keeping
on.
that?
That is a 15 on the die. My ass. That is a 15 on the die, which definitely hits. That is I need a D10.
Notch leans back. I don't believe you.
I'm flustered right now. Give me a minute. That is a 1 on the die.
Aw.
So 2 points of damage. It like skims him on the side.
He's trying not to shoot me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold him still as a good target.
All right. Cool. That is Ismark's turn because the heavy crossbow can only be fired once. Then he is going to, for funsies, and because he's a ooh sad boy, I'm just gonna roll a dex check. That's nat 17. So
Does he parkour?
He parkours over your head. He's going to land here and move. Wait, he was here. He was here. 1, 2, 3.
You can move diagonally.
6.
What was the result on the fluster table?
I rolled a 5. Katsia's got flustered and she's developing crushes on all of the big men. Why are you doing this to her? Stop it! All of you, stop it!
It's so easy, Kaz. It's so easy.
Well, no, it's definitely easy for Katya. I'm making it. She's so inexperienced. She's so easy to get flustered and worked up. So it's just him parkouring over her head. She's just like, we get the giant green man, we get the amazing unnatural robot, and now you're doing this. What is with all of you men? She's just kind of like,
and then every crossbow kind of thunks into you as he drops it.
Unnoticed.
All right, cool. And he's just going to flank him. That's your turn, Notch.
All right. Let's see. Notch is going to maneuver his way. You know what? Actually, he's going to step down from the front of the wagon.
Okay.
10.
15. 20. 25. 30.
This poor sucker.
Poor sucker.
Not sucker. Right.
But,
Sucker, yes. Poor.
Also, yes, technically, financially speaking.
Well, we don't know that.
I'm just dropping truths.
I'm quite sure.
All we know is some malnourished hobo came and bit into our robot.
I was living in a church basement. You think I'm rich? Anyway,
Well,
proceed.
church. Don't have to pay taxes. Hand axe. 18.
Got it. Gosh, you guys are running hot tonight.
4 slashing damage.
All right. Is this magical?
It is mundane.
Okay.
But
Doesn't
it-
seem to
it
have
does
as
too.
much of an effect as you would like it to have.
Hey,
Well, I spent all my money preserving my friend.
That's fair.
I did not buy any silver weapon because I didn't think I need them. I also didn't get that much gold starting out.
Fair. All right. Cool. That your turn?
That takes my turn.
All right. Next up is Doru. He is going to. He squirms. You see some of the wounds starting to knit and seal up in his undead flesh.
rude.
They're very frustrating fight. And he is going to attempt to break your grapple.
Okay.
Actually, wait. No, he's not.
Hmm?
He does not have any kind of disadvantage if he's attacking you, correct?
No, it's just his movement speed is 0. Wherever I go, he goes.
Fair point. All right, then he's going to attempt to attack you.
Oh wait, when did I roll?
I don't know.
That is a 19 on the die for the claws.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
He's
hits.
just going to do damage to you because he's rabid and angry. That is a total of 8 points of slashing damage to you.
Ow. How are you looking? On a
Uh,
scale of 1 to 24.
I am looking 6.
And he is going to attack you again.
Oh, fuck.
That is a 15 on the die plus definitely not plus 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Low number, low
Plus
number.
6. 21.
21 hits.
Alright. For another claw attack.
Rolo!
Come on, baby.
That is 5 plus 3, 8. 8 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
And you suffer another penalty to your AC.
Yay.
He is released from grapple, and he is going to risk the attacks of opportunity to get away from the wall. Can I get past this? Sorry.
So Nosh and
he's
Ismark.
moving. Yeah. That was his action to break your grapple and knock you out. No, it was
He
his action to
attacked
knock you out. So he's gonna run. Can he walk? Can someone walk over an unconscious body? 1, 2. Make your attacks.
How far did it go?
It's 14 on the dot. I'm just stopping him there right now so I can mark down whatever hit points he gets subtracted from him. Ismark hits with the rapier.
How about Nosh?
22.
That'll definitely hit.
Damn. The axe is putting in some work.
Mm-hmm.
It's trying.
8.
4. But it's better than the 2 from before.
All
You've
right.
doubled your damage.
So we took 2 swords of movement.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna keep moving that way. And that is the end of his turn. And then it is Irina's turn. And you hear her like come up over the side and like the kind of muffled mute way, a muffled squeak that some mute people can do is just pat slamming on the side of the wagon to see if her brother is okay, and he's like, I'm fine. And she can't really do anything. And then that is going to be Katya.
Katya. 2 things. First, bonus action, coin. Because it's magic attack.
Disadvantage.
It's a magic attack, it's not melee.
No, your exhaustion, remember?
Does that count with magic attacks, or is it just...
It's attacks.
It's attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Attack rolls. This is attack roll.
It would be
Plus-
17.
That still hits.
Okay. Then that will be 9 points magical bludgeoning damage with the gold coin hitting him upside the back of the head. And then, as her action, I'm going to yell out to Croissant.
No.
Because I can make them do something on my action if they can see me. I would like to yell at Croissant to charge him.
Okay. I will roll initiative for everyone else. Wait.
No, they go on my turn. If I make them do something, I have to spend my action to do it. Don't I? Isn't that what it was?
That was when you were piloting the wagon, and like I'm trying to think balance and logistics, because it is the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
They are relaxing and drinking water, and suddenly a fight breaks out, and they're still animals.
Okay.
So I am going to say, in this situation when they're not readily available and they haven't been participating in combat so far, I will roll initiative for them.
Okay.
Do you want to roll initiative for them or me?
Sure. Let me see what their bonus would be.
What's your initiative? What did you roll for initiative, Cass?
Me? I rolled an 18.
I better hopefully get a 17.
Their initiative.
Just add dex. Yeah.
Okay, it's just straight.
All right. Roll high.
No!
No.
What did you roll?
No!
What they roll? That one?
That's the one!
Rad.
So they're gonna go after he goes, but that's okay. The charge thing says they have to move at least 20 feet to make the charge
Yeah.
thing. So
This is-
100%.
they're
They just
definitely gonna make that meet.
They just
so.
went, huh?
And then they'll be like, oh, okay, because they'll see him moving and they'll be like, oh,
So
okay.
it will cost your action to tell them exactly what to do, but they
That's
are
fine.
going to do it when they come into initiative.
That is okay because I was able to still attack him with a bonus action.
Cool. And they don't have disadvantage on their attack rolls. All right,
Mhm.
check off. You're up. Make me a death save.
12. I'm good.
That's a success.
Someone get that boy up.
Again.
Okay. And then it is Ismark's turn. He dropped the heavy crossbow and he doesn't want to spend the time to reload it, so he is just going to.
It's not reload. It's just you can't fire more than one.
Heavy crossbows have a reload property.
They have load property, not reload.
What's the difference?
load means you can't fire like more than one shot out of the thing. Reload is you must spend an action to reload the thing.
Okay.
So there is
That's
no
okay.
action to reload it. It's just you can only do one thing per turn.
Yeah,
So
so it's like fighters with a crossbow is like it kind of sucks because you can't, you know.
So that's a good point. Would he have kept it then?
Yes, he would. I thought it was a reload.
Well, then he still has it.
In that case, now I have to make a decision.
Does he do one long range attack, or just try and get up close and do a bunch of smaller melee attacks?
No, that's not the decision he has to make.
Oh,
He looks over at you, Notch, and goes, "You got him."
Sure.
And then he is going to, therefore, use his action to try and get into melee with. He doesn't have enough movement, but he can get close.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He doesn't have enough movement to move.
Not get into melee. He can get there.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not?
You moved like 25 feet.
All right.
Yeah, you did.
I was miscounting then.
Yeah.
All right, then he is going to take a couple of attacks.
We will not let you undersell the boy.
That's a day. That is, first one's not going to hit. Second one hits, and the short sword bonus doesn't hit. So one rapier attack hits. It's silvered again. 1 on the die, so 4 points of silvered damage.
At least it's not half.
Okay. Cool. That is Ismark. Not you're up.
I go to stabilize Chekhov.
Alright. Need to make a medicine check. DC 10.
16.
Yay!
You're stable.
Yay.
No more than 6.
Okay. Next up is...
Good thing you got all the usual shit in you.
It looked familiar enough.
Next up is Doru, who is going to move away from him because he is bloodied and he's not rabid. So he's also not going to be stupid about it. So he's going to move away, risk the attack of opportunity. He hits.
Woo!
That one's high. Damn. Alright, 10 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
It was unwise to risk that opportunity attack. And he grabs onto the side of the tent and scurries up the side of it, and uses his action to move over out of sight. And he is going to roll stealth. You know that he disappeared somewhere over there, and let me see how high the action is for stealth. Okay. Okay. He has vanished over this side of the thing, and he's out of your sight for now.
So that would leave. So the elk are at the bottom. Since their target disappeared, can we say that they just moved their full movement towards the wagon, like coming to her?
I'm going to say, what is their passive perception? It is.
Oh, that's actually a good question.
Yeah, what's their passive? 'Cause they
Their
might be-
passive perception. No, their passive perception is 10. It's less than hers. Hers is 12.
They don't see him.
No, so they would. I feel like if they
think
lost
they-
their target, they would just come to me.
They did charge because that is what you ordered them to do with their action. But then
So
they
they
kind of
just-
slowed down and, like, bearing down on Ismark, and just like, huh, and they skid to a stop, snuffle around.
E. Okay, they're there now.
They can still use their action if they want. If you no, they use. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, that is their
They're,
turn.
they're there now. I know where they are now.
And now it is Irina's turn, and she like fumbles and carefully cuts out of.
Oh, you should have just stayed in the wagon.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you would have been safer in the wagon. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Stay with me. I like link arms with her.
Yes, please go out of my visuals line of.
I know, that's why Katya changed her mind. She goes, wait, no, never mind, stay with me. I like link arms with her, and I'm like, I've got like my ladle out.
Okay. And she is going to hold her action to help you, should anything come into like physical range of you. Which means her action will probably go to waste, but she does not.
No, it won't.
Why?
I don't think. The hell? No. What?
She is
No,
blind.
never
She
mind.
cannot help you with perception.
No, not perception. I was thinking of something else, but I don't actually think that she would be help. But it's okay. Is it my turn?
It is.
Cool. She's being pulled with me as I come over.
She's a willing creature. She doesn't hamper your movement.
And she kind of, I kneel down next to you, Chekhov, and I let go of her for a moment, but I'm making sure she stays with me. And I reach into my bag and pull out a potion of greater healing, and I'm shoving it down your throat.
Alright.
So,
Action.
potion of greater healing. Yeah, that will take action, yes. And I can't see him anymore, so I can't use my bonus action on my coin, but my coin is still there.
Also,
My coin is...
I rediscovered
Here.
something through Baldur's Gate 3. It is a bonus action to drink a potion by yourself.
Are you what?
No, the Baldur's Gate made that a thing.
Did they?
That's
Yeah.
a thing that they've done. But
Okay.
we have our rules that I like, which is you can drink a potion as a bonus action, or if you use your full action, you get to do max healing. But I'm helping him. That doesn't really count for any of this. I'm making him drink
Fair enough.
something.
I was just like, I was commenting on something that I thought would be relevant, turns out it wasn't.
No, that's the
Also,
thing
like,
that
how
we
long
can
does
like.
it take for you to pour out a bottle of water?
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is
it's
my
gonna-
action.
It's going to take an action.
It's because I'm feeding him. It's different. I'm not like handing it to you for you to just toss down. I'm having
Shotgun.
I am shotgun it.
Like that, I'll believe because I mean, you've seen those YouTube videos of the person who just
Yeah.
like, inhale water, a water bottle to nothing, and just like.
Uh-huh. 44 plus 4. Do you want to roll it or me?
I trust you. I want to see you.
I need a
Just roll the
D4.
clickety clacks.
Here, have a Doru claw.
That could have been worse,
How
actually.
much do you heal me for?
10 plus 4, 14.
Hey, look at that! I'm
You-
back up to the max.
Yeah,
that
you're
I'm
your
allowed.
current. I literally get you back to your current
You're
max.
still dripping blood from your neck, but you are awake.
Awesome.
I would be more appropriate to call it ichor because I don't think that's real, like living blood.
It's not.
That is fair. Oh,
That
what
is-
color is your
What color is your eye core?
What color is your blood? Your Ikire.
I would say it's
I love how
some
we're
kind
pronouncing
of
it
black
different
that
ways.
you feel is mixed with either the color green or the color red, depending on what. It's an oily black that's got like red or green depending on the light.
You have green undertones because you are armored in bits of iron and silver.
You. Katya's gonna call to you now. She's asked, do you have anything healing on you? Or do you have anything on you if you need it? She's asking if you have like a healing potion or something on you.
Holds up a vial of.
Regular?
No, he holds up his hand to make like a magic gesture. And holds
Oh!
up 2 fingers.
Oh! Great! I shove a lesser potion of healing in your hand or pocket or something. I'm giving him as a bonus action. Can I just stick something on him so that he has it?
Or you can just drop it next
Or
to
drop
you.
it. I'll drop it. Yeah, I'm handing it to you. I'm dropping it. There's now a lesser potion of healing that you now have basically in your inventory when you pick it up. I want you to have something on you when needed. So I am removing this.
That's
Regular.
like, what is it, 2d4?
Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2.
So that you have mine.
Yep. I wanted him to
Alright.
have something. Because I have something. So, okay, that's good. Cool. Cool.
Chekhov, it's your turn.
Wonderful. Snag that. I just say, which way did it go?
I point behind
Everyone points. Like it went over the tent.
I want to cut open the tent.
Okay.
Okay.
You use your action to attack and cut open the tent.
Yes.
Okay.
So
You do
bold
so.
strategy cut. You're
You
super
slice
watchful.
it open, Do I do it?
Do you do it?
Do you do that voodoo that you do so well?
Obviously, if there's somebody on the
There
other
is
side.
a fully naked, fat, hairy man just asleep, dead asleep.
Wow,
inside.
that's beautiful. Uh-huh.
And you see the flaps of the tent are open and like.
No, so
What is your passive perception?
my passive perception is 12.
You see. Doru is over here, and he is making for the road. Kind of grabbing onto his wounds and like muttering to himself.
Yeah, you
I
get
yell
bad.
pretty much, "It's making for the road!"
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. I'm gonna go through the tent. That's my last.
Okay.
You just
You go and just step over the very drunk, very asleep man.
Yeah, I pretty much start to move.
Okay.
like
you
the
start-
Terminator targeted your
Targeted.
target insight.
No.
Ironically, I'm
Yes.
doing what I was programmed for. Or that's kind of funny.
This does kind of come naturally to you, but you don't know if it's because of your programming or because of what it was came to naturally with someone you were before.
I mean, it's programming in a weird way, right?
Muscle memory.
Sort of.
Sees Doru is going to take that heavy crossbow attack. It's a 2 on the die. Goes wide. And that is going to be his turn. Next up is Notch.
What you got, Notch?
Alright. Notch. Let's see. 30. I have a good line of sight to him from here.
You need to move 2 more squares to get a clear shot.
Damn
Or
it.
1 more square to get a clear shot. You can still fire at him. You're just going to have I think it's a -3 penalty for some cover from the 10.
I'll take the penalty.
Okay, so you're going to have -3 to whatever this is.
Alright.
Oh wait, you're talking about partial cover?
Yeah, because he's like looking around like
around
the edge of
the
a tent at him right now.
It's,
So I'm giving him partial cover.
Okay, yeah.
Longbow.
21 -3, a 18 definitely hits.
Yay!
Hurrah! For 9 damage.
All right, so all right. Again, buries itself in his shoulder, and he like flinches, but more from the momentum than pain itself. And that is going to be Doru's turn. He pops, it like wrenches it out of him. You see it start to close up, and he is going to continue to flee. And this is going to take you out of initiative if you let him go. Who lets him go, and who's going to go after him?
I'm gonna go after him.
Okay, you're going after him. Are you staying, or are you running after this guy?
This is my wagon.
You're staying. What about you?
I got our
I will provide a backup for Chekhov. So I will
You're
pursue
gonna go.
if Chekhov is pursuing.
I will ask one of you to make me either a. I'm going to ask one of you to make a charisma check of some kind to see if his mark comes with you.
I have a -1 charisma. Do you have anything better?
We're about the same, buddy.
Can I encourage
not-
him to go? Did I have
What kind of
Irina?
charisma check is this?
The reason I asked for it from one of them is that he does not know you super well yet. He trusts you well enough, but in this like split second of a moment, it is either pursue the dangerous beast or stay back, and this is the moment where he either decides to go or to stay.
You're flat?
I mean, I'm a -1.
Oh, you're both -1?
We're both the same.
Whichever one of you roll, you have my inspiration. You roll with advantage.
Okay.
Do we trust? Do you want to do an electronic dice roller, or do you want to roll real die here?
Let's go real.
All right. You said it's advantage.
You have advantage. I've given you my inspiration and I've removed it from my thing.
I mean, you can look at that.
All right,
That's
so
a
we can
natural
hold
20.
that.
Nice. Didn't
Out of
fucking
curiosity, do you roll another 20? Come on.
You-
I would want to
Go for it.
I want to
Let's
see
see.
what it would be.
Ah,
It's a 19!
That's really good. In this moment, what's up?
He's getting away! Help me! He's getting away!
Yeah, just continue watching.
It's just the presence. Like, I sprung back up and just, like, moved.
You spring back to your feet and you sprint into the woods, and for a second you feel like you're wearing armor and men are following you, and that is what is happening, but it feels different. You race after him. Ismark is going to run after you as well, and he is going to lend his efforts to this skill challenge to catch up with Doru. So, 3 failures, and you lose no matter what. Because this is a vampire spawn, and because it is nighttime, do you have dark vision?
I have dark vision. I also have favored enemy, undead.
Oh!
Do you have dark vision?
No.
And Ismark is human and does not have dark vision. So I'm going to set the difficulty for this at a 5. So you need 5 successes and 3 failures,
All right.
whichever comes first. Okay, so I'm going to pull you guys off the beaten path a little bit. You're not physically this close. I'm just mentally like.
We're away. Y'all are away from the camp.
If you succeed, you will be that close to it. And I am going to, with every roll that you make, this is going to be essentially a new round of combat. So he will be regaining hit points as he goes. So I am going to scratch out Rena, scratch
Is it
out
tense?
Katya,
This should be
and
interesting.
I'm going to scratch out the Okay. Chekhov, you are up first. How do you lend yourself skills to the skill challenge?
Okay, so I'm going to be making just a beeline path straight to him, which would mean that there's a bunch of dense foliage and trees and dead bark in the way. I'm powering right through it, just like
Athletics.
Captain America run through the wall. I forget what movie it was. There's like a guy who's doing parkour through like doorways and windows and stuff, and then the person who's chasing him is just like, "Fuck that! I'm just punching through the wall."
Okay.
Keep your eye on this.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Ah!
it flies.
Where'd it
It
go?
flies.
No, it's still there.
It's there. It's still there now.
Flies now.
It flies now.
It's on the ground somewhere.
I don't.
It knew.
It's brown. I don't know where it is.
I think it was a mosquito.
It was not.
It was not.
What is it? What was it?
A mini cockroach. It's
Eh.
fine. They're
now.
technically they're harmless. All right.
I just don't like flying insects, as you
Oh,
all
trust
know.
me. Neither do I. Okay, roll athletics.
Power walk.
Power run. That would be a 23.
Definitely a success. So, got 1 success. Ismark.
Just like crunch, smash, crunch, just punching right through it.
I have a question to ask all of you. What do you think I should rule with the rule, like using the same skill twice?
I feel like you could use your own, like, because the way I know it is whatever you have that you are proficient with,
I was about to say, as long as he's proficient with it, I think he can do it too.
just, like be creative with it, right?
Yeah.
What's
Right.
happening in the scene, what would look cool in a
Okay.
movie.
Ismark is going to run through a path that you have carved, and he is going to grab what he thought was a stick, but is actually a young sapling, grab it off the ground, and just chuck it at him.
Let's go. Let's go.
So athletics.
Yes.
It's also athletics. That is the highest bonus. That is a 16 plus 5.
Hell yeah.
That's a 21.
Yeah.
Definitely smacked him.
3 to go.
Okay. Notch, you're up. What skill would you like to use that you're proficient with?
Let's go with survival.
Okay.
Tracking.
Alright, roll
See
it.
if I can get a fix on him as we go into the dark. 18.
That is also a success. Now Doru is going to regain some hit points. And he is going to attempt to donate his skills to your failures.
Sure.
I'll believe that's a thing that they can do.
I don't see why not. Sounds like
Barovia.
something.
That's on Brogan.
It's like, I would like to think that he's actively trying to evade you. It's not like he's not aware that you're there.
Yeah.
So he is going to roll stealth. He's going to try to sneak away from you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. He rolled an 18. That is a failure. But he is going to donate to you. So you have
Okay.
1 failure and
match my
3
tracking.
successes.
I like that. That adds a bit more of a.
I like it. I like it too.
Mm-hmm. And I also like to think that nat 20s will count as either 2 successes or 2 failures.
Yeah.
So, well, you know what I mean. Like, nat 1s for you are 2 failures, nat 1 for him would be a success for you. Etc. Goes both ways.
I like that.
So he regained his hit points. Chekhov, you're up.
We need 2 more successes.
You
Check
have
out.
done your athletics. What else are you proficient in?
All right. I would like to investigate. So I'm pretty much like trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out on like the trail that he's leaving behind. Like, where would he go? That's what I'm thinking. It's like with investigations. Like, where would he be going?
I would argue that that is more of survival.
Yeah. Let's see here. That's fine. That was just one thing because the other one was going to do his history because they're both +3s. I want to pick a +3 one. So it's just like, all right, I'll use my history that I can recall from like I fought these creatures before. How do they act? Where do they go? How do they flee? How do they flee?
Is this one of those things where you're adding your d6 to whatever it is?
No. This is just me participating. It's the roll. Right?
Okay, I'm gonna say it would be advantage for reasons, but disadvantage because you have a lot of amnesia. So roll a straight.
Yeah, I'm fine to just keep this straight, keep it fair. I don't want to sway the balance in this because I'm already liking the tension.
Yeah, sure. Go
This
for
is
it.
going well. This is going interesting.
You have to roll a fucking 20. No, it's a 13. It's a 16.
A 16 is a success, though.
We need 1 more.
Please roll a 20.
No, we just need 1 more.
we
We
do?
just need 1 more success.
What? I thought we had 3.
You have 4.
4?
You're at 4
oh,
now.
I forgot about his mark.
Yeah, this mark. You're at.
Oh, yeah.
You're the 4th success.
He's
partaking.
he exists.
Alright.
Jeez, thanks.
So
That is the
This is-
attitude most people have had towards it.
This
their
is what
entire
your
life.
no. This is what your natural 20 won you earlier is having an extra person rolling.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
we've
This
had,
is what you earned it. You
we've
earned
had survival.
Yes.
We had athletics.
Yes.
We had history.
You can use athletics. You can use your own skill. You can use a skill twice. You don't use your own skill.
Just what's that look like on the movie?
Yeah, they invented.
I'm gonna say athletics partnered with a natural explorer to just flow through the forest at a full tilt sprint
All right.
to try to tackle this guy like a linebacker.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
I like that.
I cut him off at the pass.
16.
16 success. You catch up with him.
Just imagine you just right at his back, just plow into him.
All right.
Is there an oak I can pin him to?
This is a, well, how I was saying was, I was saying that this is the approximation that you are going to land in if you catch up to him. So you are here. You are well off the beaten path because you've been running at full tilt.
We're in the woods.
So you're not going to be able to contribute to this
That's fine.
because this is going to be over before you'd be able to, consciously run after him to get there. So we're gonna go back into formal initiative, and it is Doru's turn. And he is, for fun, he runs up against a cliff face surrounded by wild brush, with just sticks on all sides, ghostly trees.
Ghost trees.
He stops at the base, and he sees you all immediately on his tail. You're covered in blood, but you're... he is going to jump up onto the cliff face and start to climb.
Of course he would. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Just start climbing.
Yeah, he's going to start climbing. So he's going to go 30 feet up, scrambling up, and continue to scramble up. You see that this cliff face is sheer and massive. It is hundreds of feet high. This is actually in conjunction to another place that's actually on the map. I'm just saying the cliff starts a little bit earlier. So he is continuing to climb up. He's going to use his action to dash. So he is 60 feet up. And that is going to be Chekhov's turn.
What the fuck do I do? I want to look for either... Let's see here. I don't know where it finds, but... I'm probably going to find a dead log or something Yeah, I just want to chuck a dead log at him.
Try to make him fall.
What's your strength score?
It's 17.
Okay,
I'm 3 points away.
60 feet.
Huh?
He uses action to dash, and he has fight to climb. He's 60 feet up.
I ain't gonna catch him by climbing. So all I can do is throw the slipper at the wall.
Okay, I'm going to say with as high of a strength score as you have, roll athletics.
Yes, that's what it's gonna be. So, and this is athletics to what? Just pick something up?
To chuck it. It's a dead log. You have a strength of 17. You pick up the dead log. This is to throw it.
Oh, okay then. That would just be improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not proficient. So I'm just rolling. I'm just getting a +3. That's it to
Okay.
ranged attack.
Sure. Yeah, go for it. What'd you roll?
Rolled net 1.
The answer's no.
What happens?
Just picks up this Hulk. We all get there and it starts climbing, and you just see Chekhov. You can sense the fury off of him. Grab the Hulk, ripping this dead log from the earth, dripping with centipedes and bugs and other dirt.
Yep.
Just cocks it like a quarterback and chucks it, and with a spin, and it Doru just kind of dodges out of the way and just hear.
Oh no!
Oh no. Just right in the middle, the log just surrounds me. I am just isolated in a log.
You're gonna have to bust your way out of that.
Okay. It's dead log. It's very brittle. You can use your action.
I'm going to punch my way out.
Absolutely.
But does the it's made of the same material as the door? Does the door have the wood HP?
Dead trees are very brittle and dry and light.
I just want to say for the record, I bet you Matt Mercer would make me roll damage on the log.
Yeah. Fuck Matt Mercer. This is more fun.
Jeez, tell us how you really feel.
Fuck my Mercer. I don't want to make you guys struggle against a door for 2 hours. Looks at episode 2 of campaign 3. Okay. Ismark is going to step over there. He looks over at you, just like, okay. You seem to have it handled. And he is going to attempt a heavy crossbow bolt. Range is technically, he's still in range. It's a nat one!
Okay, I will actually genuinely be upset if y'all succeeded on a skill challenge and he still gets away. That's a little unfair, but...
What happens to Ismark here? What's he doing?
It's a great question.
He was trying to roll for what?
He's trying to shoot him with a heavy crossbow.
Oh,
He
okay.
leans up, he pulls the trigger, it shoots flawlessly, lines it up really well. It cracks off the side of the stone cliff face, comes... Oh no! Ah! He's gonna take 1 point of damage from
his
it
crossbow
slicing past him.
at least his heavy crossbow is still working.
Yeah, not...
Please roll in that one. I want this thing. We need the trifecta.
If you roll it out one, the dice gods have willed it. But go ahead.
I want it.
All right.
Give it to me.
What are you doing?
It's either 1 or 20. You only have 2 options here.
Unless you're using a spell, are you doing something different?
What are you actually going to do?
Let
with
him
this
speak, let him think.
I am longbowing. 17.
That hits.
Oh,
I'm disappointed.
I'm not. I'm happy.
10 piercing damage reduced by half, so
Okay.
5.
Alright.
But I'm going for whatever hand is not currently reaching for something.
So I have a question. Is that a genuine request? Because if you do, your hit to hit bonus is going to be penalized. If you're willing to risk it, you can. If you're willing to risk it and like want to pin his hand to the cliff face, you're welcome to do it. I will allow trick shots from people, but it's always going to be a -5 to whatever you rolled.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think you'd hit him if you had to go -5 what you already rolled.
You'd roll a 12, yeah.
That's not going to hit him.
Not
So it
with
doesn't
how
matter.
not with how armored up this emaciated twink is.
He is an AC of 15. It says natural one.
Just shooting at him and hoping he reacts in a way that makes him fall.
Flinches and turns back and hisses and continues to climb. He is going to stop at... Well, first he's going... It's his turn. He gains his hit points. And he is going to action, just continue to scramble. He's at 120 feet. And he turns around, and you kind of see this like speck up there. He's like looking down at you. And you think you can tell that he's just watching you. Like waiting and looking and watching and like starting to push himself up, but he's just watching whatever happens. 120 feet, that's as far as he could get. And he is slowly healing up. Check on him, you're up.
I wish to punch out of the log.
You punch your way out of
I punch out of the log.
the Kool-Aid man.
Kool-Aid man your way out.
You see he's like very Spider-Man like with his fingertips on the wall, leaning over to watch you all. You feel like
I'm...
real quick, just because you guys have decent insight, he is very far away, but the fact that he stopped us telling, you can tell that this is a delicate moment for whatever slight or existent future that you have with this creature. He is waiting to see what you will do. What you do is up to you, but it will have consequences in how this character deals with you in the future.
Let's try something smaller. I wish to get a rock, a hefty rock.
It was a big rock.
It was a big rock. And I wish to aim for pretty much parts of the rock facing that look like they might come loose. I want to hit that. Because I know if I hit a hand, he's got like a hand and 2 feet. He'll be fine. I need to hit like the whole thing. So I'm doing essentially a called shot kind of thing.
Okay, so you're trying to hit a spot above him that might come loose?
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to chuck a good-sized rock roughly 150 feet in the air.
I thought you said 120.
I said yes, but you're trying to aim
No, I said
above
that.
him and gravity's working against you.
Like slightly above him.
Okay, so you're trying to chuck a pretty hefty rock 130 feet in the air. Roll.
I realize I don't have that range. Never mind.
No.
Yeah,
That's
you'd be
not
rolling with disadvantage and a penalty.
And I physically, I don't think I can actually do that.
Yeah, I was like, if you rolled 2 nat 20s, I'll let you do it, but otherwise it probably wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, that's the point is, it's just like, well, now what? I don't have a
this
weapon.
was lost the moment he started climbing the cliff.
Isn't just...
That was kind of it. That's pretty much.
Yeah, he just looks up and he's gonna try to shoot him with disadvantage outside. Pity, because that first one's an 18. Yeah, no, it's not gonna hit him. Again goes wide and Doris, and he continues to climb up the cliff.
Okay. Intimidation, because I have proficiency with it, and I don't know anything else that's gonna get him in range of the guy with the silvered weapon.
What do you say that could possibly get this thing to come down?
Can you goad him?
I think that's what you're trying to do.
I'm gonna bellow up to him. Yeah, that's right. Scurry up and tell your boss that you failed at whatever the fuck it is you were trying to do. I'm sure he'll be so happy.
Roll intimidation.
16.
Okay, roll perception.
Alright, perception. 8, he's too high up.
You see him falter for just a second, and then he continues to climb.
Yeah.
And the dice gods have said this character gets him.
Good job at chasing him down, but you hit literally a wall.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I feel though that we did scare him off pretty darn good though.
You really did. Listen, I have the opinion of if a entity, if anything tries to assassinate somebody and they fail, it's going to be that much harder to try again. Yeah.
She's clearing the map.
Clearing the map for a wipe down.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm going to call part 1